This video will demonstrate the workflow for single implants in the TRIOS application. Starting on the Patients page, click New Case and select the lab. If you only have one lab, this lab is automatically pre-selected. The order form will appear. Mark the tooth that needs to be restored. Click on the Abutment tab. Then select Abutment or Screw Retained Crown in the Abutment drop-down list. Now select the implant brand in the Manufacturer drop-down list. Then select Implant System in the System drop-down list, and specify the connection of the platform in the Connection drop-down list. Finally, select the Restoration Material in the Material drop-down list. If you select a screw-retained crown, you may also specify a shade at this point. The Emergence Profile scan is selected by default. This will add an extra scan to hold the shape of the emergence profile. This is the recommended workflow due to the ease of use, but you may deselect the emergence profile if you prefer to scan only the scan body. Finally, you have the option to add a pre-preparation scan if needed. Now proceed to the Scan page. If you selected Emergence Scan, you will now have to scan 4 scans: the lower arch with emergence profile, the lower arch scan body, the upper as opposing arch, and finally the occlusion. Now proceed to the lower arch. There are 2 options to scan the arch with the implant. The first option is to remove the healing cap, dry the area, and scan the emergence profile immediately, before the gingiva collapses. Make sure to get the entire area covered well. Then paint the area of the emergence profile using the Lock tool, found under the Tools button. This will freeze the emergence profile in its current retracted state, thus preventing it from being updated with later data when the gingiva may have collapsed. See the Trim and Lock tool video for further details. Then complete the scan using the official scan strategy, which is continue scanning the occlusal surface from the implant to the canine. Then, as it is the lower arch, slowly roll to the lingual side and move the scanner in the distal direction. Finally, slowly roll over the last molar and scan the buccal side. The second option is to leave the healing cap in place and scan the arch following the official scan strategy. Then, trim away the healing cap and its immediate surroundings in the Scan with the Trim tool. Remove the healing cap, dry the area, and scan the emergence profile immediately before the gingiva collapses. No matter which method you prefer, make sure that you cover the emergence profile and the contact points in this scan. Verify this by zooming in on the area, turn off colors, and rotate the scan. Finally, mark the preparation. You will see a blue overlay around the preparation mark, indicating the area that will be automatically cut out when going to the scan body page. If necessary, you may reposition the pre-mark to obtain your desired cutout. You may adjust the automatic cutout radius under Settings, Scan, or you may turn it off completely if you prefer to trim manually. Make sure that all of the implant has been trimmed away, as well as the nearby surroundings. Insert the scan body and proceed to the scan body page in the top workflow bar. Start the scanner pointing at a neighboring tooth. Once the scanner has picked up the position, slowly move to the scan body and circle around it to get it scanned from all angles. It is especially important to cover the upper third of the scan body to make it possible for the laboratory to recognize the correct position. When the scan body scan is complete, remove the scan body. Click Next to scan the upper arch as our antagonist. Follow the official scan strategy, which is start by scanning the occlusal surface from the molar to the canine. Then, as it is the upper arch, slowly roll to the buccal side and move the scanner in the distal direction. Finally, slowly roll over the last molar and scan the palatal side. Then scan the bite. Ask the patient to bite firmly and scan until both scans snap into position and the arches are aligned. The scan should cover at least 3 to 4 teeth for perfect alignment, even if the scans snap together earlier. Switch to the Analyze page to confirm that there is enough space for the reconstruction between the upper and lower arch, and optionally add some comments or shade measurements. Finally, go to the Send page. After verifying the order, press Send Order. Now you know the workflow for implant restoration. Thank you for watching.